Alright, shalom, shalom. All praise, honor, and glory go to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who we learned this truth from. And shalom to you other brothers out there on the highways and byways and you hopeful elect. It's going to be a quick video with another quick snippet from years ago. Just wanted to get into the MARK of the beast. You know, even though this is an old video, this was like some of the beginning stages of, you know, the media getting it out there to people and, you know, making it seem like this is going to be a good thing. You know, oh, we got the next big step to fighting crime. You know, they're slowly, and they, you know, they work on everything over the years. Like, they take it slowly, like the frog and the boiling water effect. Well, you know, you get people used to the idea really slowly, and then by the time it's here, you know, it's too late. Like the frog's already boiled alive, and they didn't even realize it. So yeah, there's gonna come a time where you're gonna be required to have this implanted in your body to participate in society. Once this place collapses, and they're gonna try and get it back up and running, but in order for you to participate and to buy and sell, you're gonna need this RFID implanted in your body, man. And this mark is not some tattoo, it's not some kind of barcode on top of your skin, it's under your skin. Because that word mark, back in the ancient Greek, the word was charagma, which it goes into incision, with like underneath the skin or inside. So I just wanted to play this old video. There's newer videos out there, but I wanted to play those old videos for them to show you what they're talking about.
Finally from us this evening, technology on the cutting edge. We were interested today to hear that more than 100 law enforcement officials in Mexico are having microchips implanted in their arms. The chips allow a person to be scanned, sort of like a cereal box at the supermarket checkout. In Mexico, this will be one more tool in the fight against crime. Here's ABC's John McKenzie.
You've seen it before, right out of Hollywood. A microchip inside the body. A hidden, high-tech identification tag.
They're the access codes to your job.
Now, Mexico's Attorney General and 160 of his deputies have had microchips implanted in their arms to control access to the country's new Criminal Investigation Center. It is to provide access of the Attorney General to the right people in exclusive areas where there is valuable, sensitive information.
The microchip, the size of a grain of rice, is injected under the skin and gives off a low-frequency radio wave. A scanner reads each chip's identification number.
Salakia for that. I gotta speed this up. It keeps the algorithm from messing with my videos. But yeah, man, you know, they'll tell you things like, oh, well, you know, they have it in their arms, so that means somehow, as if somehow that makes it better. Like, oh, well, I'm not taking the mark if it's not in my right hand or my forehead. It doesn't matter. You're not supposed to, you know, you're not supposed to put anything inside of your body or break the skin. So either way, you know, you're taking this thing. But there's going to come a time where it's going to have to be in your right hand or your forehead. You know, and for those who may not have a right hand or a left hand or whatever, like they're going to have to put it in their forehead. You know, for those who are born without limbs or had an accident or something, that's where the forehead comes into play. So yeah, don't let them fool you into thinking like this thing is okay, because it's not. They're going to trick you into believing like this is the next best thing, this is a good thing for society to continue. But you know, the scriptures talk about a grievous sore to those that injected this thing inside their body, because the body's trying. You're not supposed to have anything like that in your body. It's gonna try and fight it, and the radiation the frequency that's gonna come through these things is gonna cause cancerous sores inside of the body. And one thing I want to bring up is these 5G towers that they put up during the this whole sickness that was going around 5 years ago. I really believe that those frequencies coming from the tower is going to directly work with these ch1ps and go back and forth. That's how they can track everything. That's how they'll know everything. And Lord knows who those ones that drank the juice, that took that jab, Lord knows what's going to happen to that. That's going to all coincide together. I'm pretty sure that's all going to work together somehow with the frequencies. But anyway, let me finish this.
By an official's security clearance.
The microchip is tamper-proof, it's secure. No one can take your microchip and use it to their advantage to gain access to your facility.
The chip, developed by Applied Digital Solutions, is similar to those used in the U.S. to identify and return runaway dogs. In humans, it can have several uses.
Little stick.
The chips can also be programmed to carry medical information. The one in this patient details his blood type, allergies, and the fact he has Alzheimer's disease. The device is now awaiting approval from the Food and Drug Administration. Some researchers are developing microchips for use in the home, so that wearing one can turn on lights and open doors. Hands-free. The next step, say researchers, is developing an implantable chip with a global positioning system to track people miles away, whether kidnapped or lost, just as cars can.
See, they're telling you they can track you, but they're making it seem like, oh, what happens if a child is lost or is taken? We'll be able to find them anywhere on Earth, anywhere in the world. It's all about this whole facade of safety and security. And the crazy thing is, once this society collapses, people are going to be willing to go and take this thing just to have some sort of resemblance of normalcy, just to get things back up and running. And of course, a lot of people are going to be fighting against it. There's going to be a lot of resistance. There's going to the next group of people are going to be the ones that they're going to get so hungry because they won't be able to buy anything without it. They're going to give in. You imagine like a week without eating. Like, these people can't handle that here in America. People can't go a few hours without eating. They're gonna say, "Oh, I'm not gonna take this thing," but then you go a few days without eating, they're gonna give in, and that's what these elites are hoping for. That's their plan. But like, man, look, I gotta get something to eat. I'm gonna go take this thing. And I know a lot of people like that. They talk that talk, but whenever it's crunch time, they give in. They fold under pressure. And really, if you don't have Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, this thing is gonna take you, man. They're gonna get you.
Now be traced. A kind of low jack for the body. John McKenzie, ABC News, New York.
That is our report on World News Tonight. I'm Peter Jennings. We hope you have a
Revelation 13 and 16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive an mark in their right hands or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the BEAST, or the number of his name. For here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 666. Yeah, man, these things have what do you call it? UPC, or the identification codes. Like everything has that UPC barcode type of thing. Everything has a number to it, and including these RFID chips. And you can't make this up. Like, it's a long number, but the first, middle, and last number is a 6. Like, it's in your face, But anyway, I'm gonna leave it right there, man. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash, and Shalom.